Today on this channel, we are going to be talking about one of the most underutilized features in your smartphone, specifically the time-lapse feature. If this is something that you want to discover more about, then stick around, let's figure this out. Hello and welcome to this channel. On this channel, we take the big Hollywood ideas and we transpose them into smaller ideas so that you, the African filmmaker or the indie filmmaker across any part of the world, can implement in your works. Today, we are talking about time-lapse and how to use it to your advantage. Now guys, it's one of the most underrated, or let me say one of the most underutilized features in your smartphone. And I can bet you that a lot of people have this feature within their smartphones and they've never actually used it before. So today, I am going to be telling you the reason why you should be using this and what it's actually used for. Now, let's get straight into it. But before we get into the details, guys, if you are new to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and click on the notification icon so that you get notified anytime we drop a new video on this particular platform. Now, let's get straight into the content. So, one would ask, what is a time-lapse? A time-lapse is simply a technique that is used to compress time and to make everything happen within just some few seconds or within a shortest possible time. So we could make a time lapse of 24 hours, which is by compressing the whole 24 hours into just a 1 minute video or into just a 2 minute video. So you can virtually watch the whole day or the activities that have happened the whole day in 2 minutes. What is going to happen is that it's going to take certain frames within certain intervals. What this means is you can set your time lapse to take a picture, let's say every 5 minutes, or let's say every 1 minute, or probably let's say every 10 minutes. And by the end of the day, it will combine all the single images or single frames that have been taken within this particular period of time, merge those images together, and you would have a complete video that is going to play. But what is going to happen is that it's going to play quickly through it, because that is just pictures that have been spread within the whole 24 hours. And now you are compressing the whole thing into one file that you can play back. And so you can use this a lot to your advantage. If you're using an iPhone mostly, when you open the camera app and you just scroll through, you find various features. Then finally, as you keep just swapping through the screen, you come to the time-lapse feature. Mostly in your smartphones, it's already pre-made and it's ready to go. One of the things that can make or break the quality of your time-lapse is stability. So first of all, you need to find a place where you can put this particular phone on. So for example, as you can see on your screen, I have a mount that I have mounted the iPhone on, then screw it onto the quick release plate of a tripod, and I have the whole phone sitting on a tripod. And so I can sit down, relax, and just leave the phone to compile the time lapse for me. I know most of you will be complaining already, oh, I don't have a mount, I don't have a tripod, and so I will not be able to make a time lapse. But hey, we are on the Africa Amaze channel and we always have DIY solutions to all these problems. So why don't you take a moment, find a place where you can put the phone? Probably there is something there where you can just simply put the phone, you can put it on the floor, you can tie it to a tree. I mean, you can just put it on the ground or just somewhere, just get creative, and you can put the phone anywhere that you want, just in order to be able to make it stable. The other way you can go about getting a tripod for this or making the camera stable, it's if you have some just toilet rolls lying around, you can just pick the middle part of it, or probably if you have some tissue papers lying around, you can just pick the middle part of it. If there are two, then just slice, make a slice in the middle, cut, as you can see on your screen, just cut the both sides like that, put it on the ground or put it on the surface, and you can simply slide in your phone and you have a tripod. Genius, right? I know. So basically you can try that, and trust me, you are going to get a stable shot instead of just holding it with your hand. The other alternative is if you have a matches box just lying around, you can just simply open the inner part of it, make a slice just as similar to what you did the tissue one, just on both sides, and you can simply slide the phone in between that and push it closer just to make it stable. Woo! That is genius, right? I know. All right, so you can try that, and that is also another very good alternative if you don't have a tripod. So guys, as you can see, there isn't any excuse not to be able to produce quality images, and that is why I have given you all these available options if you don't have a tripod available. But if you really want to buy the tripod, or you really want to acquire any of the gear being used in this video, I'll have links below in the description so that you can use those links to buy those equipment if you have the money to. I would really recommend that you buy them. But again, if you don't have the money to buy them, please just stick with what you have. So guys, I hope this was helpful. It's been me, OBL Jr. on the African Amaze channel. If you have any further questions, guys, you can leave them in the comment section below or DM me on Instagram at OBL_Jr. and I will gladly respond to all your messages. This episode was kindly supported by Pave Ghana. And as always, like we do it on this channel, keep practicing filmmaking. Peace out.